I called Shiphrah and Push the cunning blessed women because they are really, really cunning. Now, see, Pharaoh said, go. Once you discover it's a male child, you kill, and you discover, and if it's a female, you let go. He discovered they were not doing his biddings, and he called them back. He asked them, what happened? Instead of telling him the answer they were supposed to tell him, they were smart, they were wise enough to tell him something else to cover up for the response they were supposed to give him. They told him that before we came, the women have put to bed. They are not as lazy as our Egyptian women. Can you see smartness there? Can you see cunning there? Can you see being slyish there? I think that's the word. They're very, very sly. I think when I try to marry some things, when I look down deep into real men of God in the Bible, those that God really used, they were not common men. They were men that were thinking, their minds, their brains are always out of the box. They don't think like regular persons. They don't give expected results. They don't give expected actions. You don't get expected reactions from them. Look at Abraham. You can see how smart he was, yet he was one of God's best. Look at David. These are people that were not ordinary men. So this goes to tell us that if you must do God and do God well, you have to always think out of the box. So I am not saying you have to lie. No. When the Spirit tells you to do something, just do it. At times, to human, it may sound, this person is not born again, but there is a purpose. Imagine they didn't give him that answer, and they gave Pharaoh the answer he wanted. Voila for deal. God help us to be wise as Christians in Jesus' name.